Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and if you're new, karibu sana. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this content. Today I'm going to be talking to you about hair loss and how to regain your hair strength. So if you've noticed, I undid my artificial locks just the other day, I think like a week ago, because I felt like they were taking a toll on my hairline, but clearly nothing has happened to the hairline, so I think it's just me being paranoid. So many of you have been asking me on my DMs, and personally the people who know me have been asking me, what do you do to your hair that makes it look the way it does? Actually, it's shrunk, but after I blow dry, after I straighten the hair, I had them trim it, so because I was having some split ends. So let me say it's safe to say my hair has been healthy over time, considering I've been breastfeeding for 2 years. So I still have my hairline intact from the sides and in the front here. So I thought it's best I share with you my tips and tricks and what I've been doing over time, because guys, it's not a miracle to have hair that is healthy, especially if you've been pregnant and you've been breastfeeding, and after that, this whole postpartum process. So the first do, stick to one hairstylist. Guys, if you've noticed, most men stick to one barber over time. They don't change unless it's absolutely necessary. So in this case, your hairstylist is like your doctor, because they know the history of your hair over time and they'll be able to advise you accordingly, and you're able to maintain a good rapport with your hairstylist if you keep going there. Personally, my hairstylist is in Athi River, and when I was in campus, it was a big stretch to come back to Athi River to do my hair. So sometimes I'd go to Kenyatta Market, I'd go to Madaraka to go make my hair, and I noticed that there's a change in the way my hair is being handled and the result after I undo my hair. So I decided I would just be coming back to Athi River to, come visit people, and in that whole process be able to do my hair, cause my hairstylist knew the journey that my hair has gone through. She understood the type of hair that I have, and she was able to work with it. Since I already had a good relationship with her, I would explain to her the kind of hair care routine I'd like to follow when I want to change it. Since she knew the history of my hair, she would advise me on hairstyles that would be detrimental to my hair growth and ones that would strain my hairline over time, and she would also be able to meet my needs. And I would be able to even tell her, you see, I'd like you to braid my hair without having to straighten it or without having to blow dry it. I'd be able to tell her to reduce the heat of the blow dryer once she's blow drying my hair, and we had an understanding. She was able to walk with me in my natural hair journey. So you see guys, when you go to a new hairstylist, you're not as comfortable. So yeah, make sure you retain one hairstylist. The second thing you need to do is to avoid heat. I know it's very difficult to do this because most of the time you have to go to the salon to have your hair blow dried or straightened, or have flat irons and all that. But guys, if you're able to invest in your own appliances, please do so. I'm going to share a link up here on where to be able to get these things for cheap and at wholesale prices. Also, don't be afraid to tell whoever is blow drying your hair to do it with low heat and not to overheat your hair mpaka you feel that it's actually burning. Because you see, at the end of the day, you'll be the one to deal with the consequences. So unless they refuse and say they cannot do that, I'm pretty sure most of them would agree to do that. But remember, stick to one hairstylist so that you're able to save yourself all this trouble. So also avoid long braids and straining hairstyles. So guys, in my postpartum process, my postpartum journey, and also during my pregnancy, I was very careful and particular on the hairstyles I had on my head. Most of the time I'd do cornrows with my hair and just do the extension with a braid, or I'd just do cornrows and wear a wig. So I invested in 3 wigs that have served me over time for a very, very long time. It's now like 3 years, almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years now. So ideally, what I would advise you to do is, you see, once you do your cornrows and just wear wigs, your hair is able to rest and you don't have to deal with straining hairlines. Guys, another tip that I have for you is to switch hair parting. You see the way I've done it right now? It's I did a side part and then I just lay it on this side. If you have straightened hair or transitioning hair, you know what I'm talking about. When you put your hair in a certain part for a very long time, there's a strain that goes to that part that makes that part lose hair more than other parts. So what you do, you either do a middle part and let it stay for a while. You can switch, do a side part, switch, do another side part. Just keep working with different hairstyles. Don't do one for a very long time, because that will make that specific part lose hair. So I think this tip should have been the first or the second one, because I cannot do without this specific tip. I'm talking about prepooing your hair before you wash. Hey guys, if there's anything that you can never forget to do, is to prepoo your hair before you wash that hair. Especially if you've just braided your hair, or you've undone some hairstyle you had on, because it becomes very easy for you to manipulate that hair, to comb it out and to wash it, and it's going to be easier, and there'll be less tangles on that specific hair. So guys, prepooing helps retain moisture. It helps you with the scalp, and especially if your scalp has been irritated from the hairstyle you had, it's very important to do prepooing, guys. Trust you me, when you start, you never go back. I showed you, and I'm actually going to insert a clip here of my prepoo process and what prepoo oil I use. I normally use amla oil, because for me, I feel that's the best prepoo oil. And again, because it smells so bad, so I cannot use it on the normal hair processes, or just apply it on a normal day, because it's going to make me smell like, I don't know, it just smells bad. Another tip is to make sure you moisturize your hair. Moisturize. The moment you let your hair dry, it becomes brittle, and then you start having itchy scalp, and then you start having flaky scalp, then you start having dirty hair, then you have to keep washing your hair, and your hair is ideally clean. So what you need to do is to make sure you moisturize your hair. Look for the best moisturizer that you can actually work with. Just a minute, let me show you something. Guys, I believe you do know that shea butter is the best moisturizer for your body and your hair, hands down. And especially if you're looking for something to do twist outs with, especially if you have 4C hair and you're doing natural hairstyles, this is the best product you can be able to have in your home. It actually works both ways for your body, your hair and your face, but I use it for my hair and my body mostly, because my face is oily skin, and shea butter and oily skin are, use it if you have dry skin, not oily skin. Yeah, so this is a strawberry infused one. It has 100% strawberry oil, very natural. You can use it on your baby, because my son uses this and he has never had a reaction from birth. So this product is, you must go for this product. And if you've used this product, comment down below, tell me what you think about it. Most of the people who use this product are from Great Wall, and the feedback they've been giving from the influence that I've been giving them is positive, and I like that. Also, there's the argan oil that they have, argan oil. What you do with this oil, you just apply on the hairline, and whichever parting you're making, you just apply this on the parting. It's really nice because it prevents you from having that flaky hairline over time. I don't know if you can be able to see. Please zoom in, please zoom in, please zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, please zoom in. That's it. Nice naturals. I'm going to put a picture of the products on the side so you can be able to see. This is the JBCO. And then before the whole process of moisturizing, just make sure you use the right shampoo. Guys, honestly, I've been shopping around for a shampoo for a very long time, and I did a tutorial for my hair wash routine with the shampoo that I had, Alberto Balsam. That shampoo has disappeared from the market. The tea tree one has disappeared from the market for a very long time now. So I decided to do the sulfate free shampoo that Kunazi Natural stocks. This is it. Black soap sulfate free shampoo. It contains tea tree oil, it contains argan oil and Jamaican black castor oil, just to moisturize your hair while you're at it. It doesn't dry out your hair kabisa. It does not dry out your hair. Trust you me, once you try this, you never go back. It's actually almost ending, because this is what I've been using now. I've stopped using the other shampoos that I bought at the supermarket. Okay, this next tip is for people who have been dealing with hair loss and it's really been stubborn, especially on these sides. There's some people who've really lost hair. What you need to do is to prepare rice water and put that solution into a spray bottle, and then you spray your hairline every morning, or rinse off your hair when you're washing with rice water, or you can use onion water or onion juice to be able to achieve that. I'll share with you an article that talks about that here. So I've done the rice water trick myself, and it's actually worked for me. There's a point, I think when my baby was 6 months, I felt like my hairline was really receding kidogo. So I was doing the rice water solution spray on the hairline here every single day. I'd done the cornrows, and then I was just doing that and applying the argan oil at the hairline here, and it's grown back, so I thank God for that. So this last tip is very important for people who are pregnant or have just given birth. See, when you're pregnant, you have a lot of hormonal imbalance, so it's important you make sure that you maintain your hair strength over time until that point where you're done breastfeeding kabisa. So for me, I did the Pregna Care that has omega-3 capsules in it. It's slightly expensive from the normal Pregna Care, but it does the job, and it helps you retain your hair strength over time until when you're done breastfeeding. There's some Pregna Cares that are meant for breastfeeding moms, but I think they're slightly more expensive. And also for me, I did not feel the need to buy other supplements for the breastfeeding kind, cause I already had extra supplements I had not finished. There are so many. The ones for omega-3 are many. The pack is more fat so the supplements are more, so they were able to push me through for an extra year. So the reason why mine stayed longer is because I was taking osteocare. Osteocare is important for your bone health, and my back was ish at that specific time, so I felt, and it also helped me reduce backache sana. So if you're pregnant, that's another tip. Just take osteocare and Pregna Care concurrently. You can choose to take osteocare less and more of Pregna Care, or just juggle the two depending on the pains you're experiencing. It really helps with backaches as well. Trust me, you're going to thank me later. So guys, that's it for today. If you have other hair tips that you want to share with me that have worked for you, and if you're a hairstylist, you can comment down below. Tell me, give us those advices that people have been waiting for. Let people know what they need to do, what they need to avoid that have worked for you. So guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. That's it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have extra tips that you'd like to share with anyone who's watching this video, go down at the comment section below. Give us your advice. Tell us what worked for you. Tell us what's most practical, and if there's anything that I've said that is not practical, please go down at the comment section below and correct me, because I can also be wrong on some things, or there's some things that I think are working that are not working, or they just God who did a miracle. I don't know. Just go down there and comment and tell us. Have a lovely day. I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.